Let's introduce you to Balaam's talking donkey, Aron Ra. Aron Ra. And let's show how he's so full of himself, thinking he knows it all, that he actually gets shit wrong many times.
I often hear believers accusing atheists, saying that we're not really atheists, that there's really no such thing as an atheist, because I'm told that we all secretly believe in God. And not only that, but they say that we know that God exists, but that we pretend that he doesn't so we can sin, whatever that means.
Christians tell me that I'm being so selfish by not following God, that the reason I don't want to follow God is because I am just so full of myself, and I just want it to be about me, and I want it to be all about my ways and what I want. Well, that's kind of true. I do want my life to be about what I want.
Strike run, Aron Ra.
We supposedly know that we're always under the omniscient, all-seeing eye of an inescapable, indomitable despot that we really believe is there, but we just pretend that he isn't there when we know he is, so that we can do whatever we want. Which is like knowing that the FBI is recording everything you say, but you pretend that they're not, just so that it doesn't matter what you just confessed to. We are not as profoundly stupid.
You are. As a parable in the mouth of fools, as the legs of the lame are unequal, so is a parable in the mouth of fools. Like pretending the FBI is not listening when we know they're there. If you know the FBI is there, but are pretending they aren't listening, then that does not take faith. If you know that a fucking FBI is there, you dumbass, jackass, talking Balaam's talking fucking jackass donkey bitch.
As believers must be, to even imagine something so dumb. Christians like to pretend that our lack of belief is a belief, and that it's not based on reason, but on morality. Or
a lack of belief is a belief. Duh. You don't believe there's a God? That's how you order your lives. Your lack of either believe something or you don't believe in something. If you don't believe something, if you believe something is true, you believe it's true. If you don't believe something, you believe it's not true. So that is a belief. Quit playing semantics, you stupid Balaam's talking jackass donkey long-haired hippie. Get a haircut and get a real job and hit the goddamn gym. You fat tub of large shit.
Or rather, a lack of morality. And some apologists even say that the only reason we don't believe is so that we can be immoral. No, that's not only is that not true of every atheist, I don't think that's ever been true of any atheist.
Really? Really? Not one atheist? Well, listen to this atheist.
Standard. Christians tell me that I'm being so selfish by not following God, that the reason I don't want to follow God is because I am just so full of myself, and I just want it to be about me, and I want it to be all about my ways and what I want. Well, that's kind of true. I do want my life to be about what I want.
Hey, you're telling me there's no murderers or rapists or embezzlers who do so and are glad there's no God, and are glad they don't believe in God, and are glad they, according to their perspective, there's no God, so they can do what they do and not have to worry about what happens after they're dying. You stupid. You making generalizations about people is stupid. Because someone will always come along and break the rules you set.
Not only that, but this isn't even a moral issue. Not on either side, because that's never been the reason we don't believe, and because Christian theology really isn't concerned with morality. Because it doesn't matter how evil you are. All sins will, may be forgiven if you but believe. But if you don't believe, it doesn't matter how good you are, because the only sin that will not be forgiven is the sin of disbelief. Any believer, no matter how vile, can make it into heaven. But unbelievers go to hell, regardless of good works.
You misunderstand what salvation is, you jackass. Salvation is not getting into heaven. Getting into heaven is a side effect of salvation. Salvation is God coming into your life and changing you into a good person. If you're not a good person, if you got salvation, you're going to lose it. Or if you don't, maybe you never had salvation to begin with, because you've got salvation is God making you into a holy person, good person.
So morality is irrelevant. All that's important is that you believe what you're told to believe.
Now that's true about the reformers. If you read those early church fathers, they majored on doing kind deeds, being good to other people, loving their enemies. It's only when John Calvin, the reformer, came along, that Christianity, the devil used Calvinism to infiltrate Christianity and make Christianity so despised and hated by the world today because of Calvinism.